Let's just pull over and have a chat to everyone. See if we can get the YouTube chat up. Get our pop-out chat going over here. Hey there guys, hopefully you can hear me, hopefully the volume's not too bad. Hey AMG Dens. The karting event went well, yeah, I came second. Should have won, got a bad kart in the final, but Kyle Power was too quick. Hey Steve Greenwood. What's happening in the real world? We're doing the Kart World Championship and we are doing some historic racing. Hopefully, that's what we're doing. So welcome to... That's interesting. The lap times are all screwed up. Look, it's showing us in fourth, but we're not. Don't quite understand that. Let's just refresh those lap times. Can you hear me all right? That's the first thing. It's been a long time since I've done this. Got no idea. Yeah, that's weird. Why is it showing Xavi Estella in P1? Maybe he is. Oh yeah, a few more people have done laps. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so just let me know whether you can hear me all right. And... then I'll do some more practice. Let's just bring the chat back up. So we're just doing some practice. Race starts in like 10 minutes. Let these guys through. Hey Martin, how you doing? Oh! What did I get a black flag for? I mean, this is only practice, and we're on a warm-up lap anyway, but... Oh, Antonio Felix da Costa's in this race, that's cool. The actual Antonio Felix da Costa. And Will Tregurtha. Right, we need to do some practice. So we're half a second off the pace at the moment. Thanks, Dens. Thanks, Martin. So it takes a few laps for the tyres to warm up on these cars. So we're on the first flying lap at the moment. In case you hadn't noticed, we're at Donington Park. Full circuit. Okay, our brake bias is too far forward. See Danny asking a question there. I quite like it. It's a little bit underpowered, obviously, but it's exactly as you'd expect an F4 car. I'm still getting used to it though, Danny. Oh, too wide there. Means you can't get on the power early enough. Difficult to say if it's realistic, Danny. Because the real thing is just so much more physical. Probably there or thereabouts, I'd say. It's all about carrying momentum. It's a little bit like a rental car. It's just not that powerful. Yeah, it is a nice steering wheel. Thanks, Martin. Oh, it's so hard to carry speed through there without running wide. Well, since this lap's junk, let's just play an M for M whilst I get back to the start line. This steering wheel is brought to you by M4M. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's try again. Now the fuel's getting lower. God damn it. So hard to see the apex because it's completely blind over the crest into that final corner. And because it's over a crest, you lose the rear as well. Oh, I've got missed calls on my phone. Check out the missed calls. Who I missed a call from my granddad. Calling back after this session. Ah, god damn it. Okay, you've really got a trail brake into the fast corners. That made so much difference. Yeah, same into there. Wow, okay, that made a big difference. Keeping the weight over the nose. I was a bit too quick into there. Okay, Dens. So today we're sporting the penguin socks. Oh, the race is starting. We just finished this lap. Basically to match the best lap we did. Almost identical. Oof. Ho, 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 ho. Right. Let's join the race. Hey guys, I think it's time for music again. Oof. So, this is the race session we're in. Who have we got in here? Anyone we know? So this is Avi Estrada's really fast. I don't know any of the other drivers. I'm the second seed. So that means this guy, William McIntyre's ahead in terms of points, iRacing. So we've just got about a minute and a half till qualifying starts. So I'm just going to chill out. I'm not going to do any more practice before qualifying. Just checking up on all my messages. I should probably switch to that screen so you don't just read all my messages. So, hopes for this race. Don't really know. I've never raced these cars before. Haven't done any iRacing in ages. So that's the excuses. Probably top 3. I think top 3 is probably the aim. Win might be tough because I think some of these guys are a little bit quicker in these than I am. I like the car, but I don't love the car. It's a little bit understeery. But it's a fixed setup race, so we're all using the same setup. I've got better kit than probably most people out there, so I can't moan about that. So any minute now we will go to qualifying, and if it's like all other iRacing qualifying, we'll have 2 flying laps, so an out lap, 2 flying laps, be stone cold tyres. There's no tyre warmers on these things, so it's all pretty slippery to begin with. Very, very easy to run wide. So I'll try not to run wide. If you're joining us for the first time, main screen. Oh, looks like we're into qualifying. Here we go. Music off. Qualifying time. Oh, need to get rid of the halo. There we go. Right, halo's gone. Let's go. Beautiful day at Donington Park by the looks of it. Now this is the corner where you can easily run wide and get an off track. So it's probably better to be slightly more cautious through there. A couple of corners where you can get an off track quite easily here. Definitely want to be somewhere near the front of the grid. You do not want to be down the back in a race. This is a D-class race. So that means you only need a D-class license to enter. Obviously this is the top split, so these are the best people that have registered. I think it's quite a big entry list, maybe 50 or 60 people entered, so this is the top 20 or so. But you still don't want to be down the back. So that's about the maximum curve you can use through the chicane there, otherwise you'll get off track. Looks like we probably wanted to move the brake bias back a little bit. Let's go for 57.2. So we go really, really wide on the entry to the final corner, get a nice exit. Here we go. A little bit cautious, but there's just not much grip to begin with. Okay, so we made it through there without an off track. Nearly lost the rear, but just touched the dirt, but hung on. Not too bad through there either. Quicker than the outlap by miles. And very, very low grip through that fast right, but that's just how it is on cold tyres. So pretty cautious into the chicane, just because it's so slippery, don't want to get off track. Early on the throttle because there's not a lot of power, so you can really afford to get early on the power. An early turn into that final corner where you can't see the apex. Right, final flying lap. Let's be a little bit less cautious. And already we've got an off track. So there we go. So it was good to be cautious on that first lap. That was the risk of pushing a bit harder. So we're going to be a maximum of 4th. Let's see what everyone else does. But yeah, I didn't even really push very hard into turn 1 there, and just immediately ran wide. So look at that. That's all it takes. Just go with a different view. Stick the music back on. So if we go with the roll bar view, oh no, that's horrible. Chase view. Oh, I did not mean to do that. See, just slightly quicker in that time. Just slightly missed the apex as well. And then you've got to get early on the pound. Look at that, just like pushing out, pushing out. So actually, it wasn't too bad, but then the left rear just got on the grass, and that's obviously an immediate off track, so it doesn't count. I knew in that moment. Right, so we click ready to race. Looks like we're going to have a tight fight, because we're already down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 6th place already. Whoa, someone's on a 26! Jeez. Okay, so some of these guys are much faster in this car than I am. 26. Okay, down to 7th place. People getting their quicker times on the second lap, obviously, with the warmer tyres. So this is going to be a dangerous, exciting race in the middle of the pack. So we'll just wait for the session to finish. It's got another 2 minutes till it's finished. So those times in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, they're not like crazy fast. The guy in P1 is crazy fast. That's I couldn't do that with a gun to my head, so no idea how he's doing that. Some people just click with a car. .5 seconds quicker. Isaac, this is an official iRacing race, so it's not a tournament as such, it's just how iRacing works. So there's a race every couple of hours, and this is just the latest one. So just wait for these guys to finish all their qualifying laps. Qualifying itself finishes in 1 minute, and then we'll be into the race. I've got no idea how long is the race. It's a 20-minute race, so kind of like a realistic, real-life length. Looks like we're going to be in 7th on the grid. One thing I haven't done is practice my start. I hope the clutch is set up properly for this car. We'll have to just wing it. I've got a cool double clutch on the back of this nice steering wheel here. One on the left, one on the right. So we'll use that. But no idea if that will be correct. We'll find out when we start. One of the reasons I haven't done a lot of iRacing recently is because I don't enjoy not being on the pace, you know, just turning up and having a few laps practice and hoping for the best. I like to do proper preparation and like start practicing a couple of days beforehand if I'm going to do a race. But I had a couple of free hours this afternoon. It's bank holiday Monday, so thought I'd dust off the simulator and give it a try. And everything's working really well, so that's nice. Is the volume still good? You still hear me alright? Just let me know if there's any issues with that. Qualifying should be finished. There we go. So, grid. Yes, there's no warm-up. So I just have to hope the clutch is right. Oh my god. Right, so it's the race. So let's press the race button. Welcome to the grid, guys. Fingers crossed. Isaac says, I'm new to this. Do they have tournaments for this? If so, where can I watch? I mean, you can watch here, Isaac. But, I mean, the tournaments themselves, it's basically... I need to explain how iRacing works. Thanks, Stephen Williams. So, iRacing, there are regular races for each different type of car. the track changes each week for each different type of car. There's a championship going on in the background, so it is a tournament, but I'm not part of it, if that makes any kind of sense. But yeah, maybe we'll try and explain that once we've finished this, and I'll just do my best to not crash. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Let's try to have a safe race. I'll try and stay out of trouble, but open wheel cars at a track like this going to invite some lunges. People might go for... Here we go. God, I haven't done a practice start. It wasn't too bad. Cold tyres at turn 1. I'm terrified of being rear-ended. Oh, we've got past. We've got a guy alongside us. This is dangerous. Guy in the black car ahead of us is really holding us up now. Or he was. Oh, we've got someone disappearing in front. Let's see how this settles down. Right, so we're starting to pull a gap from the guys behind, so that helps a bit. Just need to start working on the guys ahead. Alright, let's work on P6 now. Sorry, P5, we're in P6. Need to just pick up his slipstream. With these cars being a bit underpowered, the slipstream's really important. And he doesn't have a slipstream from the guy in front of him, so that helps us. A little bit slow through there.
Qual que é seu problema, moleque? Vai tomar no seu cu, filho da puta!
Someone has had an incident. Someone in the pack has had an incident, and they're not happy about it. Right, this Tim Penny in front of me is a little bit quick. Guys behind me are starting to fight. All the guys behind had a crash. Black car's gone. Renee in car 13's gone. Guys in front fighting for third, starting to slow themselves down. So we got Tim Penny and Jacob Money behind. Right, I think we got the legs on this guy now. Just need to find a safe moment to go for it. Guys ahead of us are really fighting hard as well. That could come a cropper. He knows I'm here now. He was not interested in leaving me a gap, so we had to back out of that. But he's gone really wide here. He's going to have a good run now, though. Alright, let's try and pull away from him and capitalise on the guys in front fighting. So up to P5 now. Oh, a bit wide. Bit wide again. Tim's got a good run. So at the moment on pace, I think this is a fight for P5. I don't think I'm quick enough to catch the guys ahead. He says let's work together. Gonna type to him. There we go, managed to type in OK. Right, it's now just 1.9 seconds to the guy in P4. He might have damage, or he might just had a bad lap. So we really need P4 to catch P3 again and start fighting. He's caught him, that's good. He's gone for a lunge. Go on, you guys, keep fighting. Bring me into contention. They're fighting again. He's defending. He's off. He's off. One of them's off. That doesn't really help me. I want them to keep fighting.
What a fucking doing, man.
Apologies for the language from
Doing?
Marco. Oh, that's annoying. Now Xavi is going to catch back up. He's only 6/10 back though. He can do it. Oh, has he got to slow down? I bet Xavi's just got to slow down for that. Because he cut the corner too much. Yep, he's slowing down. He's slowing down. He's got to slow down. Best thing for me is to not attack Xavi and to let him attack the guy in front. Go on, Xavi, catch him back up. Because if they then... Because I'm not going to catch the other guy on my own. I don't think I am. Go on, dude. Catch him. He's 0.9 behind him. Oh, that was very sideways, Xavi. I need to show him I'm not attacking him. So he doesn't defend. That's it. He's catching him. He's catching him. Here we go. We're both catching him. Nat is struggling. P3 is on here if this goes well. Go on, man. Go on. I'm actually now being held up by both of them. So we might need to make a move in a minute. Oh man, I had to back out of it because he got sideways. And we're catching P2. we're not going to catch P1, but we are catching P2. I don't know how long is left. I'll have a look in a sec. Right, we got 4 minutes 59, so like 2 or 3 laps. Alright, we're going to have to start making moves. He's going for it. I showed my nose just in case he would dive out of the way. Oh, he's too quick through the chicane. I'm just not quite close enough to go from on the brakes. Do we dare go around the outside at the Craners? Oh, he turned in, he turned in! He turned in! He turned in on me. Ah, oh, he's ruined my car. I'm out, I'm out. Oh man, we're going to lose a lot of points now. Well, I had to go for it. That's annoying, he just turned in on me. I've got no steering. Oh, that's a shame. That couldn't have gone worse. He came off alright as well. I had a good run. That's going to lose me a lot of iRating. I don't think I can get that back to the pits. Yeah, I'm going to have to tote. That's a shame. That's it, we're out. So let's just watch that back. I thought I had a pretty good run on him. Yeah, let's put the music back on. Oh, that would have been really good. Yeah, I was there, and he just turned across me. Yeah, he just fully turned across me like I wasn't there. I mean, that's a risky take, but that is his fault. So let's go for. Yeah, I mean, I'm there. I'm legitimately there. I had to slow down, and I mean, look at that. That's a decent overlap. and he went straight for the apex, like there was no car there. He needed to just give me some space. Let's go down a little so we can see. You know, that's pretty. It's pretty obvious I popped out there to make a move. There, look how close I was. And I know it looks like, you know, my front to his rear, but that's because I'm braking. You can see here I'm on the brakes to try and avoid him, because he's just. Look, I mean, I'm hard on the brakes, and he's just turned in. It's like he's turned in like I wasn't there. He hasn't just turned in, and so his car should be here. You know, for us to both get through this corner. He's still come out ahead, but he needs to be over there. So at the point he turned in, he chose to have an accident because I can't go anywhere. Look, I'm there. I can't back out. I can't brake anymore. I'm there. So by him just driving to the apex, that's him saying, I'm happy to have a crash. Here we go. Boom, crash. I'm doing everything in my power. When I see he's decided to turn in, look how tight I'm turning to try and avoid him. I'm turning away from him, and he's turning towards me. So there we go. Nice. I wouldn't have washed out and killed him if he'd given me room. Anyway, there we go. That's a shame. But there we go. That's that race. I've lost a bucket of iRating. Massive amount of iRating. But I wouldn't have gained a lot, to be fair. Guys, thanks for watching. That was, Yeah, but Shane, he's 3/4 ahead into a fast corner because he hasn't accounted for the fact I'm there. Shane, I could have been fully alongside him if I just hadn't braked enough. You know, he decided to come off the brakes and carry more speed in when there was a car that was already next to him. So once a car gets there, you've got to give him room. That's just the rules. Yeah, 3/4 ahead means nothing. 3/4 ahead means there was a quarter of him that wasn't ahead. So anyway. Right, guys. That's it. Thanks, team. Yeah, exactly. Lewis, Verstappen, cops. Verstappen just turned in when there was already a car next to him. Exactly the same. So there we go. Right, guys. See you next time. I don't know when that will be, but this was like a little test race to get back into it. It was good fun whilst it lasted. I don't think I particularly love these cars, though. So probably not many more in these cars. But yeah, right. See you next time. Where's the outro?